We were just talking about Michaela the other day, but now a new drama has emerged and we've got to talk all about it. It all surrounds Michaela's new collab with the brand P. Louise. They're releasing an entire collection together, all surrounding this winter wonderland wedding theme. Everything is frosty and blue, and when it comes to the eyeshadow palette in here, it may just be one of the biggest palettes I've ever seen. There's a lot that people have to say about the items in this collection, who it's reminding them of, and the reaction that the brand has been getting for working with Michaela. It's a lot. But before we get into anything, I want to let you guys know that today's video is sponsored by Wild. Wild is deodorant that contains no single-use plastic, and look at this packaging. It is reusable. It has compostable deodorant refills, and you can get it customized. Mine has a little SS for spill sesh. Deodorant is truly my #1 must-have, you guys. Like, I need it. I need it at all times. I love how they even have little minis that I can throw into my purse if I need. But truly, this stuff lasts me all day, and I love that it is powered by plants. No aluminum, salts, parabens, or sulfates, and all of their formulas are certified vegan and cruelty-free. They have a ton of different scents, but what I'm loving right now are some of their limited edition scents. The holidays are here, and literally the only thing I associate the holidays with are smells, okay? Like, smells are very important to me. They bring you back to memories. And the refill that I just put into my deodorant is the Prosecco Winter Berries, and it has been so delicious to wear, you guys. It smells so good, giving me the Christmas winter vibes. And if holiday scents are not your thing, they have a ton of other smells that you can pick and choose from. Wild also ships worldwide, so you can get Wild wherever you are. They have a flexible subscription service that will deliver your deodorant and body wash refills straight to your door if you want. And as an early Christmas present, Wild is giving you the biggest discount ever. It's even bigger than the site-wide sale. So if you use code SPILLSESH, you will get 30% off all products. This code will not last long, and like I said, it's their biggest discount ever. So you better hop on their site and start that holiday shopping. This code does only apply to your first subscription. So come join me in loving them and use code SPILLSESH. And thank you to Wild for sponsoring today's video, and let's get back into the news. So for the last 4 days, all Michaela has been posting is promotional content for her new collaboration with P. Louise. She's done tons of behind the scenes videos from the photo shoots and all of that. And then finally, she started to reveal what they've actually been working on. And it's a ton of stuff in which she said they've been planning it out for an entire year.
Oh my freaking gosh. Do you see this? This is unbelievable! I have been working on this for the last year, way before I even got married, and the fact that this is now in my hands and this is real, like, this is really happening right now. I have a collection with P. Louise, like my favorite freaking brand of all time. This is, to me, this is not real. Somebody wake me the f up.
Now, there is a lot going on with this collab. There's a palette, blushes, lashes, brushes, highlighters, lots of stuff being released here. And lots of people have been talking about the palette, especially because it's huge. And when Trend Mood posted about the palette on Instagram, people had a lot of things to say about not only the palette, but Michaela as well. And the comments were a lot, writing, cute, but I'm not going to buy something associated with Michaela. No, thank you. 1, Michaela lies through her teeth for money. 2, so many of those shades look the same. Kind of disappointed in them for endorsing her. I don't want to support her, but unbiased opinion, this palette had a lot of potential, but that is way too many blue shades. They're going to look all the same on the eyes. What in the blue blood? And what in the blue blood was on a lot of people's minds in the comment section. I saw a lot of comments mentioning Jeffree Star's Blue Blood palette, feeling like Michaela's was just his with a ton more shades added. There are also a lot of people annoyed by the wedding theme. I saw a lot of people talking about her dragging out her wedding, and I think out of everything that surrounds Michaela drama-wise, that's not like the biggest of deals to me. If she wants to do a wedding theme, let her be in her love bubble. That's not actually hurting anyone for her to be excited about the fact that she got married this year. But I do think it's interesting how she was able to do multiple collabs surrounding her wedding. because if you remember, she did a collaboration with e.l.f. Cosmetics for her wedding, and she came out with a lip kit, and she had done all these videos talking about, I'm looking for the perfect wedding lip combo, and then all of a sudden, she revealed that she had a collaboration with e.l.f., and it was going to be her wedding day lip that she was going to be wearing their product that they had collabed on. So it's interesting that it wasn't written into any of the contracts that she couldn't do any other wedding themed collabs, because I feel like that's something that a brand would want, some sort of exclusive rights to your wedding. But I mean, maybe enough time has passed to where she is allowed to be able to do multiple collabs. Obviously, she's saying that this one has been planned for over a year now. I'm not sure if, they came to her before e.l.f. or what, but clearly they were being flexible with her in that she could do multiple things surrounding her wedding. And I get that to the public, they would be like, wait, wasn't your wedding months ago? Like, why are we still talking about it? But I guess since it's still the same year she got married, then it still makes sense. And she's trying to tie it all into the fact that the release date of this collab is going to be the date that she got engaged to her husband, just to stay on theme. But like I said, people were ripping into the wedding theme in the comments on Trend Mood when they posted about the palette, and they said she's really dragging out her wedding and engagement. Like, we get it. It was one big influencer event and now it's over. Just chill. A palette based off some stranger's wedding. Anyone else find that weird? What I would give to never hear about that wedding ever again. If it wasn't wedding themed, I might consider it, but the whole wedding thing is weird and immature. Wow, she's really still using her wedding and engagement as the ultimate cash grab. Now, I'm just sitting here recording this, and this thought just kind of came to me, and I kind of wish that the collabs for her wedding were switched almost. I know that this one is supposed to be a winter wonderland and it's supposed to be tied in with Christmas and stuff, but I feel like she had like an e.l.f. Cosmetics booth at her wedding and she was giving away the lip kits, and for some reason I think like packaging wise, I feel like it would have been like a cuter gift almost if she was able to do the palette for her wedding in this collaboration for her wedding, obviously without the snowflakes and stuff as the theme, because she didn't get married in the winter. But I feel like maybe people would have liked it a little bit more. I'm not sure, just because weddings are fun and they can be cheesy and they can be cute and like tacky and all that stuff, and there's like cutout of her and Cody on the eyeshadow palette, and I feel like it would have made way more sense if this was like the gift that she was giving away to everyone that attended her wedding, and then her fans could go out and buy the same one, and then later she could have done you guys, I finally wanted to like tell you guys that I found the perfect wedding lip, this was what I was wearing at my wedding, and she could have done the whole e.l.f. thing later on. I don't know, she could have been like, people have been asking what I was wearing on my lips that day, did I ever find my perfect lip? And I did, and here's the e.l.f. one. But obviously it played out how it played out, but I feel like this one was just so extravagant. Like, there's so many products and this palette is so big and this palette is like just got a lot going on that this is giving like day of wedding launch type of deal. But anyway, like I said, I don't really think it's that big of a deal that the whole thing is surrounding her wedding or engagement, but clearly people seem overhearing about it and were mostly coming for the brand P. Louise for their decision in working with Mikayla. And I think as a result of that, they haven't posted too much about the collaboration on Instagram. They have one post with Mikayla in it, and most of the comments on there right now are calling them out for deleting other comments. And the other posts that they have promoting the collaboration, Mikayla isn't even in them. It's just a bunch of eyeshadow looks using the palette. And I recently talked about how Mikayla was the face of the new KVD beauty campaign, so she's got a lot going on, and there's a ton of brands that want to work with her right now, even though whenever they do, drama does seem to follow. KVD was facing a lot of backlash for choosing Mikayla because a lot of people just haven't loved the way that she hasn't been very honest in her brand deals, and it's not always obvious when she is doing a brand deal, and when she does, you never know if the product has been enhanced at all, like with the whole mascara situation. So of course, when it was announced that she was working with P. Louise, much like KVD Beauty, they were bound to get some backlash for their decision. But in regards to the other products in the collaboration with P. Louise, the thing that I will say that I noticed is when she was showing off all of the products, aside from the eyeshadow, like for the blush and the highlighter, she had some very specific instructions for people on how to apply it. And I feel like if people do buy it and they don't see these videos, then there is going to be a wave of people that are like, oh my gosh, it's separating on my face, or it doesn't look the way that it looks on you, because it just seems like this formula is very particular. And maybe also seemed like she was throwing a little shade to Miss Meredith Duxbury in this little tutorial, since she talks about influencers just putting products directly on their face, like a ton of it.
I created these absolutely insane liquid highlighters, so let me show you how to apply them. But listen to me right now. Do not take this and directly apply it onto your face. Especially, I'm talking to influencers. I don't want to see a single review where you directly put it onto your face. That would simply be a lesson in how to f up your makeup. Okay, here's the deal. Do not put these on top of powder. I don't recommend it. Here's how to apply these. These are a very unique formula. You're going to either put a little on the back of your hand, or you can, use your finger. And what you're going to do is you're just going to press it with your fingers into the skin. And it's going to look absolutely beautiful, okay? A little goes a long way.
The blush was also the same, where it had very specific instructions of how to apply it.
I created the most beautiful purple liquid blushes. This is shade Very Violet, and this is shade Pretty Pansy, and these are absolutely freaking gorgeous. I do not recommend putting these on top of powdered skin. That's because this is a serum formula. It is very lightweight. So if you do put it on top of powder, it definitely likely will break up. Like I said, these are a serum formula. Do not apply them with a beauty blender because it's just going to soak it all up. You can definitely apply it with your fingers. That's no biggie, but I like it with a brush. What brush, you ask? Well, you're going to want to use a 675. This is from my brush set.
That transition to promote her brush was just too good. I mean, I got to give it to her with that one. Honestly, I feel like Mikayla is a walking billboard for brands, and there's nothing wrong with that. I saw some comments on my last video about people like, what's wrong with her doing brand deals and collabs and all that? And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Honestly, props to her that so many brands like her and want to work with her and do all these things with her. It's just that people get upset when sometimes she isn't flat out saying that this is a brand deal or this video is sponsored, or when she's super positive, like, I love this product is my favorite, and then later she posts a video where that same product that she claims that she loves is in a I don't recommend this product type of video. That's when she gets herself in trouble, and it's happened too many times that it's upset people and they don't know whether or not they can trust her. And then brands she works with get called out for working with her, and it's just turned into such a mess. But that's been the recent situation with Mikayla, recently getting some backlash on a new collab. Let me know what you guys think about all of this and what people have had to say. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye, guys.